Hello, you're welcome to another video on logarithm. In today's lesson, we are going to solve past papers on logarithm. This is my compiled worksheet from 2020 to 2024. In our previous video, we treated the concept, we went through the understanding of the topic itself. Eh, And today we are going to look at how to apply this concept in solving of questions. So I have past papers here and I want us to solve them. The first question is from 2023, February, March, variants 1, 2. So in the description box, I have put the link to this PDF there so you can download and solve the questions yourself. All right, so now let's look at the first question. The first question, we have been told to express this log function as a single logarithm to the base 10. Now, when you are told to express an expression to a single logarithm, that means that at the end of the day, you are supposed to get something like this. Just the argument and the base, or the argument raised to a certain power in addition to the base. So here you have just a single log expression. Okay. So when you are being told to convert to a single logarithm, that's what they mean. So they just want a single expression for your argument, basically. Now let's look at this. So remember that in the previous video, I told you that when you see LG stands for logarithm to the base 10. So this one means logarithm to the base 10. Now, this could be written as, let's take it step by step. First of all, I want to touch the 3. 3 can be written as this. Do you agree? Why? Because log LG is the same as log to the base 10. The whole expression here is the same as 3 times 1, which is the same as what? 3. So if you see a number, you can write it in the form of logarithm, because any logarithm to the base 10 is what? 1. So I'm going to get, from the power rule, the coefficients can become your what? Your power. So 2 times this, you get 4, right? Then the same as 10 raised to the power 3. Okay, the reverse of the power rule. So now this is the same as logarithm of x to the power 3 divided by y to the power 4 times 10 to the power 3. Do you know how I know this? Let me write this in a certain form so that you understand it better. Now, this expression could have been written as, do you agree? The minus times plus, here you get minus. Okay. So that's why I wrote here, this is the same as 10 to the power 3, which is 1000 times y to the power 4. Okay, so right now I have a single expression for my argument. So you have been able to write it as a single logarithm. Is it difficult? I don't think it's difficult at all. Let's look at a B. So B, this is one of their favorite questions. You see, the bases are different. The bases are different. Before you can solve this, you have to change them to the same base. So you change to base X or you change to base 3. So plus. Now this can be written as, remember what I taught you? Logarithm on top, logarithm below. Then bring your argument, then bring your base. Okay? Or someone say bring your big expression over the small expression. Then what are you converting to? You are converting to what? I want to convert to base 3. So I'll just write 3 here, 3 here. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Any logarithm to the same base is 1. Okay, so that's it. Not difficult at all. So right now I have log s to the base 3. Log s to the base 3. Now I can just write it in this form. I can just let log x to the base 3 be equal to m. Okay, or let me make it y. So this one could be written as, this expression could be written like this. Does it remind you of something? Does it remind you of something? We can convert this to a quadratic. If you multiply throughout by 2y, multiply throughout by 2y, this should give me 2y squared minus, no, it's plus 2 rather, plus 2 is equal to 5y. So when I solve this, I'm going to get 2y squared minus 5y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so let me move this guy to the top here. All right, all right, all right, all right, good. All right, so now when I solve this, I'm going to get 2y times y will give you 2y squared. Then also 1 times 2 will give you 2. Then I cross multiply. I'll get 4y. 4y. If I cross multiply, I'll get y. What can I do to these two terms to get the middle term here? When I subtract minus minus, I should get what? Negative 5y. I'll do the same thing here. So my two linear factors are these. So when I solve for y, I'll get y to be half, or I'll get y to be 2. So don't forget that you said that log x to the power to the base 3 is equal to this. Okay. So when I solve for x, don't forget that the base will carry the power. So x is equal to square root of 3. Then also when log x to the base 3 is equal to 2, I'll get x to be 3 to the power 2, which is the same as 9. Now let's move to another question. Oh, I can see a single logarithm. So let's try this. Okay. Before you try this, can you pause the video and try this yourself and see whether you can solve it? All right. So I believe you tried it. Okay. Now let's see whether we will get the same answer. I'm going for my favorite ink, blue. So we have log. This one can be written as log 3 log 10 plus 2 log a minus half log of the expression. All right. So here, your coefficient will become your power. Do you remember that? So this is the same as log 10 to the power 3 plus log a to the power 2. Then we have, to the power half is the same as what's square root of this expression. So this should give us 1000. This should give us a squared minus, this will give us 2b. 2b. Okay. So log 1000 a squared. So they are adding. So the argument will multiply. Okay. Divided by 2b. And this is the same as 500 a squared over b. All right. So now let's come to the b part of this question. So we have been given this expression 2 log to the base c of 3 is equal to 7 plus 4 log to the base 3 of c. Okay, let me shift it a little bit to the left. All right. Okay, find the possible values positive of the positive constancy, giving you answer in the exact form. Um, all right, so I've seen what they are trying to do here. Okay, all right. So when I'm solving this question, what I will do is that I will I want to convert everything to base C. Okay, I can convert this one to base C, this particular thing. Now, if you are doing that, you just write logarithm at the top, logarithm below. Okay, then what's your big expression? That's C. What is the small expression? That is 3. Then what are you converting to? Okay, I want to convert to base C. So I just write C here, C here. Not difficult, right? So now this is the same as the whole thing here is the same as 1. Yeah, it's the same as 1. So 1 times 4 is what? 4. Then here you get this. Let log 3 to the base C be m. Okay, so when I place it here, I'll get 2m is equal to 7 plus 4 over m. I can multiply throughout by m. If I do so, I'll get 2m squared is equal to 7m plus 4. Okay, so this is the same as 2m squared minus 7m minus 4 is equal to 0. All right, so 2m times m will give you 2m squared. Then also, let me see, 1 times 4 is the same as 4. Okay, so when I cross multiply this, I'll get 8m. I cross here, I get m. What can I do to these two numbers to get the middle term? When this side is negative and this side is positive, I should get negative 7. Okay, that's the middle term. So let me bring the same operations here. So plus and minus. So this is the same as 2m plus 1 into another bracket. M minus 4 is equal to 0. So when I solve this, I'll get m to be negative 1 over 2, or m is equal to 4. But we are not done. Don't forget, it's right here, right under your nose. You said that log 3 to the base C is equal to m. So when this is equal to negative 1 over 2, let's see what we get. So here, this is the same as the base will carry the power. Okay. If you want to make C the subject, you can multiply the power by the reciprocal, right? What's the reciprocal? It is negative 2, right? Over 1. Which is the same as negative 2. So let me multiply. It's an equation. So whatever you do to the left, you have to do to the right. So I'll multiply this one to by negative 2. So this is the same as C is equal to 1 over 9. Then when log 3 to the base C is equal to, what's the second answer? 4. So this is the same as C to the power 4 is equal to 3. So if I want to make C the subject, I'll multiply the power by its reciprocal. Okay, so that should give me C is equal to 3 to the power 1 over 4. That's it. This is the same as the fourth root of 3. So someone could have written his or her answer like that. So this is May, June 2023. This is what your seniors wrote some few years ago. Yes. So, oh, it's just last year. Let's look at another one. The last question for today. Mm, Let me look for some easy ones for you. Mm, okay, this looks very easy. Let's try this one. So now this is the same as log x to the power 3 minus log 4 to the power half, which is the same as what? Which is the same as log 2 plus log 10 to the power 2. You know why? Because this one is the same as 2. Okay, log 10 is 1. So when this one comes to the to the top here, you get what? 10 to the power 2. All right, the power rule, very very important. So I can decide to multiply this and this. You know, this one could have been written like this. Addition is commutative, do you remember? So here they are adding. So what will happen to the argument? The argument will multiply. All right, so now this is the same as 100 over 2, which is what? 50. 50x cube. Yeah. All right, let's look at this one too. All right, so this is the same as, this one. This one, I want to use it. I want to go straight forward. This is the same as, I have to change the base. I'm changing the base to base A. This is the same as log 1 over log 4 to the base A. 4 to the base A. So if you watch my previous video, I did a concept and I showed you that if you are changing base and the argument is the base that you are changing to, you just write 1 over that logarithm to base A, right? So So this is the same as, I can say let m be equal to log 4 to the base e. So this is the same as this. Let me multiply throughout by m. This will give you 2m squared minus 3 minus 5m is equal to 0. This one I'm written as m times 2m will give you 2m squared. 3 times 1 is the same as 3. What can I do to these two? I can cross multiply them. This will give me 6m. If I cross multiply this will give me m. What can I do to these two expressions to get the middle expression? When I subtract, when I add, this should give me negative 5m. Okay, so I'll bring the same operations here. Here's minus and here's what, plus. So my linear factors will be this is equal to 0. So m is equal to 3, or m is equal to negative half. But we are not done. We are not done here. Don't forget, you said that um, you said here that log 4 to the base a is equal to m. Right now, your m, when your m is 3, let's see what you get. If you want to make a the subject, you multiply by the reciprocal of the power. What's the reciprocal of 3? It is what? 1 over 3. You do the same for the right hand side. So do the same as cubic root of 4. What if when your power is half? Negative is negative half. Okay, negative half. Let me write it properly before the examiner marks me wrong. Negative half. So I'll multiply this by the negative 2. That's the reciprocal, right? Negative 2. I do the same for the right hand side. So this should give me 1 over 4 to the power 2, which is the same as 1 on 16. So a is equal to 1 on 16. Not difficult, not difficult at all. I told you, logarithm is very, very simple. All too soon, we have to end here today. I hope this video will be helpful to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell for more updates. See you in the next one.